right, I got a question for y'all. I can already tell how this is going to go in the comments. But who you got? Vivek Ramaswamy or Doug Burgum? Now, in my opinion, we've heard more Vivek than Doug Burgum, and come to find out, a lot of people are way more familiar with Vivek than Doug. Like, we even had tons of people in the comments saying, you know, I didn't even know who Doug Burgum was. But we definitely know who Vivek Ramaswamy is. So comment down below what you think. Again, that's what we see in the comments. I'm not saying that I said that. I'm just saying now. But yeah. So I want to see this clip of them talking after the debate. And I want to just take this clip in for myself. I seen a couple of y'all that had sent this over yesterday. But oh boy. They said the biggest takeaway from this is who is running the country now. But we are taking win after win after win. It's just been win after win after win after win after win. More wins, y'all. And we can't stop now, man. Poor fella. Trump didn't have to get up there and say anything. Just being completely honest, man. And it's elderly abuse. Jill, hands behind your back. We're not going to stop saying it. Hands behind your back, man. Poor fella up there, man. That's unbelievable. Well, let's go and jump straight in, you guys. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and just know that I love you, and I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. We got to spread the love to one another, man. One love, baby. One love. We're going to keep spreading it, especially through these woke, disgraceful, dark, crazy times that we living in, man. Oh, boy. Let's go and jump into this. Where I can find my settings. Yeah, there we go.
All right, so what are Democrats going to do? Will Joe Biden actually become his party's nominee? There are some doubts, by the way.
And they're shaking in their boots right now, y'all. Shaking in their shoes. You know, they're still trying to get Michelle on the phone. Joe says, Michelle, you aren't black. Woo! Oh, man. Because there are other options, man. They know there are other options. It's really going to be a landslide come November. Just, you know. But Joe says, y'all not getting me out of here. I'm putting my foot down. I ain't going nowhere. I'm your candidate. And we know as unpopular as Kamala Harris is. Yeah. And they said we don't even want to mention Gavin Newsom. Boy, just look at California. Oh. It's just been a complete show. Just being real. You know? But, you know, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth, or they don't care for the truth, sadly. But Joe Biden says, I'm not going anywhere. And matter of fact, stop trying to call Michelle. Hang the phone up. She's not going to answer. She doesn't care about your politics. We don't need another. We don't need an Obama fourth term. Whole fella's working hard. The Obama can't give the legacy up, huh?
Coming inside the Democratic Party tonight. Anyway, joining us now with reaction, former 2024 Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. Both names have come up as potential VPs. Yours more than his. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
you're younger. You got more time. Let's get your reaction. I want two reactions, though. The first reaction I want is, what did you think of Donald Trump's performance versus Joe Biden? I don't want this to just be about, well, Joe Biden mumbles, bumbles, and stumbles, because he does every day.
Well, the reality is, I mean, the discussion beforehand is, were they going to drug him up? I think they gave him a lobotomy instead. And as an American, just take the actual Republican Democrat nature out of this. This is frightening. As a citizen of the United States of America, this is the man responsible for defending our homeland when we're facing the greatest national security threats we've faced in our history. That's downright frightening regardless of the debate. So did Donald Trump mop the floor tonight? Absolutely he did. I think he delivered one of the best debate performances we've seen in modern history.
Separate and apart from Joe, yes, his debate performance stood apart from many that I've seen over the years that I've watched. I've been addicted to politics since Ronald Reagan was president. What was your take, Governor?
Well, I'll take a different tact on this, agreeing with everything that you said in the previous section. Vivek and I got to sit together and watch it. But if you're a business person and you're watching this, there was no answer from Joe Biden about inflation. There was no about energy policy. There was nothing about high interest rates. All he talked about was, I'm going to keep taxing the rich. And when he talked about a solution, everything was him spending money. So this is a 50-year-old Democrat plan, tax spend, and they think that's their way to a solution. And what you said earlier, Sean, is the thing that I think scares every American, is that, Putin was watching this. China was watching. I mean, China, what they're doing in the Philippines last week and what they may do now, when they see that kind of weakness on our stage, it is, as Vivek says, it is frightening.
It's kind of chilling because we were told last week, weren't we, that, these are great fake videos, as if attacking the work that I do every night.
Calling us like we don't see, like we're stupid. Cheap fakes, deep fakes, this is fake. What you're not seeing, it isn't real. Well, then how come MSNBC and CNN played the unedited versions? They played the same stuff y'all we seeing. What's going on? What is going on? Unbelievable. Like me and my patrons don't know what's going on. Like we're stupid.
Right? Because we did not edit. This is unedited. This was real-time tape. Barack Obama did go over, grab his hand, put his arm around him and walk him off the stage. We did see him walk away at the G7. These are real moments where he has, call it whatever brain lapses, whatever you want to call it. And, for the biggest period of time, we're 130 days out of this election, the media mob in this room lied to the American people. The Democratic Party lied to the American people, and they've been trying to hide this for the entire time. Now, all of a sudden, they're in a panic because they see Donald Trump had a great night and that their candidate did not. And now, maybe we made a mistake. Sorry, everybody with eyes to see saw this.
Joe Biden also lied to the American people back 4 years ago in the 2020 debate. And if you're CNN and you're hosting this, the one question they should have asked is, why did you look into the camera 4 years ago and lie to the American public about Hunter Biden's laptop?
He lied about the laptop. The 51 people were organized by Wink and Tony Blinken. They did it to basically influence an election. Polls show that it had an effect on the outcome of that election. He also lied about never speaking to his son or brother or anybody. His own son says he's the big guy. His own son says that he gave half his income to his pops and paid his home repair bills.
So you're absolutely right. If you look at the polling of independents after the 2020 election, many of them said they would have changed their vote had they known about the Hunter Biden laptop. But I'm worried this time around, Sean, we would be at risk of seeing that on steroids. Because imagine this scenario. Imagine a scenario where Biden won narrowly after he goes on that stage and calls Trump a convicted felon, which is the stated strategy of the Democrats right now. Yeah. Then the Supreme Court overturns the conviction in New York, which I expect is going to happen. Woo! What is that going to do to the future of the actual health of democracy in this country? I think President Trump's best moments.
As you can see, that Supreme Court has been stepping as we speak right now. We've already dropped some videos on it this morning. That Supreme Court's been stepping.
Tonight were when he really came through the camera and authentically landed things that were just true. The fact that he doesn't have to be doing this. I thought his admission of that, the fact that I would not be running for president if you had done a good job, that I was rooting for you to do a good job.
By the way, wasn't that a pretty good moment? I thought that was one of his best moments.
I thought it was the best moment. The combination.
I'm so glad he pointed that out, man. And we even mentioned that in a couple other videos we've done. I wouldn't have to be here if you would have done a good job. I could be somewhere in a beautiful place with Melania, enjoying my time off and enjoying the rest of my life. In a beautiful place, somewhere golfing.
Mm. Of that honesty.
I don't know about that or the golf part.
The golf part, especially when he got them out of the childish. He said, let's not be childish anymore.
Yeah.
But the part where Trump looked through the camera and says, I don't want to be doing this. I wanted you to be a good president. The contrast between that and I think Biden's inherent absence of presence, that I think will bring a lot of independent voters over the night.
Let me ask you both. If you're asked, and this is a quick exit question, if you're asked, would you accept the VP spot?
I think anybody has duty to this country to say yes, and I think President Trump's
I would say no, but go ahead. By the way, not that there's ever a chance in hell. I could not vet as well as you. Go ahead.
There's a lot of great choices.
Tonight, that's an interesting question. Tonight's all about Donald Trump, his fantastic performance. You look around this arena tonight, there's a
Okay, he said yes, and you're dodging.
There's a dozen
You
people.
dodged the last time. You ducked the last time.
The real VP question is Joe Biden's VP pick 4 years ago.
I think it's got to be who Donald
Trump's.
Trump's most comfortable with. I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Thank you both. Hey, Sean
We got
Hannity.
the convention coming up, but a lot of people do say it might just be Doug Burgum. It might just be Doug Burgum. He chooses because it just makes sense. And then also Marco Rubio or JD Vance. Now, as y'all know, Vivek, Brian Donalds, Ben, Elise, Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, tons of names out there that have been, you guys have said in the comment section, and it's all through the polls and who everybody is choosing. But a lot of people are screaming Brian Donalds. But then we got got people over here talking about Tim Scott, and then it's all over the place. And then you see the rhino comments, the no spine, spineless comments, saying we need this and that for the votes and all. It's just a whole lot, to take in. But at the end of the day, man, Trump's got to make a decision, and we will get it any time from now. And also we have the convention coming up, so some big news is finna hit the fan. And like I tell y'all, every single day, more news is just hitting the fan. And we're going to continue to cover it. We're going to have fun with it. And we're going to keep it real, man. No sugarcoating it, calling it for what it is. But yeah, that debate, man, a lot of memes were made. People are still talking about it. Big piece of history, sadly, just in the way where the left is shaking in their shoes right now. They're going to be shaking especially all the way to November. And it might just be a landslide, man. But hey, I'm ready to crack open a cold one in November with my beautiful patriots and my brothers and sisters around the world. I'm ready to crack open a cold one. A couple of them. Woo! So hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. God bless you all and your families. And I will catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.